Welcome back, investors, to Ticker Time News. I'm Adam, and here's the latest segment from the After Hours show. Let's jump into a few deep dives. I want to talk about Oracle, Lululemon, and get into those companies a little bit deeper. Try to understand what's going on. Why did Oracle pop so much today? All right, so for Oracle, the ticker symbol is ORCL. And remember, if you have a question, leave your question and the ticker symbol in the comments. We'll go over it live during the show. All right, so we drew this the line here yesterday to show how far it had popped in after hours. It jumped a lot on its earnings report. And let's put a vertical there to mark that earnings. And let's just go back here and do the same for that last point. Okay, so we've got the earnings here. This gigantic pop right here. So Oracle, ticker symbol ORCL, it popped 15.6% today. And in the after hours, it's only down 0.2%. Now, something big is that Oracle popped above $100 for the first time in its history as a publicly traded company. Now, Oracle, that 15.6%, you could say that Oracle is surging today and trading above that $100 mark for the first time ever in the company's history, following a robust Q2 earnings report last night. Now, we looked at this last night when the earnings came out. We talked about the earnings just quickly, going over it, but they posted a decent result for Q1. Now, Oracle bounced back nicely in Q2 despite facing FX headwinds as the dollar rose. I remain fans of Oracle. When the stock traded lower following the company's release of Q4 earnings in June, I thought that it created a nice entry point. And if we go back to June, real quick, June is over here. Let me put this vertical line for the earnings here. You can see this gap down right here for Oracle. It popped down below the 50-day moving average and then kind of hugged that 50-day moving average for the next several days after its earnings. That, my friends, was an excellent entry point for Oracle. It got down to a low of $75.90. That would have been a great entry point. And when we do the deep dives on these stocks, we often talk about whether now is a good time to get in or not on a company. Now, the stock is up 33% since then. In Q2, the adjusted EPS rose 14% year over year to $1.21, well ahead of prior guidance of $1.09 to $1.13. This upside is larger than that typically posted by Oracle. They don't usually do this well above expectations. Furthermore, Oracle posted upside revs as well. Now, a notable improvement from Q1's inline results for revenue. Now, guidance for Q3 was in line, but it was actually stronger than it appears. Now, the US dollar strengthened dramatically in November, which clipped EPS guidance by 5 cents. The guidance would have been upside on a consistent currency. Now, total cloud services and license support revenue was up 6%, constant currency, at $7.6 billion and accounted for 73% of total revenue. Importantly, cloud bookings are growing faster than cloud revenue. Non-GAAP operating margin was flat year over year at 47%, which is welcoming considering that Oracle is aggressively building up its data center count. Now, Oracle has been landing many new customers, including some very large users that require significant amounts of capacity. Margin pressure turned out not to be the issue that I had thought that maybe it could be. Oracle also touched on its two main competitors, SAP and Workday. Oracle was brash as usual, saying that SAP could, did not build a true cloud product and that it's losing customers to Oracle. Workday does not have a cloud product and has done well in HCM, but it has very few live Workday ERP customers. Basically, Oracle stated that it's winning almost everything in cloud ERP. In addition to earnings, Oracle announced a $10 billion increase to its share repurchase authorization. That's a good thing. That helps a share price to appreciate, to go up. I give credit to Oracle for being aggressive on share buybacks, including $7 billion repurchase in Q2. Oracle's quarter and guidance were impressive, and they were even better than they appeared given the FX headwinds. Also, I am pleased that Oracle did not mention the Omicron variant on the call. It appears that any concerns about that variant leading to a slowdown in IT spending are completely overblown. Even as Oracle eclipsed the $100 mark, I continue to think that investors will be rewarded with Oracle. My main reason for liking Oracle is that it does cloud business and its cloud business is starting to become substantial. Now, at roughly $10 billion on an annual run rate, the company reminds me of Microsoft when it was out of favor just a few years ago. It is now a tech darling. Now, I'm not forecasting a similar move in Oracle, but I like the upside potential and the multiple expansion possibilities. What do you think about Oracle? Is it an investable company for your portfolio? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching this segment from the After Hours show. If you want to watch it live, then join me on this channel every day the market is open around 5 p.m. for the latest stock market news, deep dives on your favorite ticker symbols, and most importantly, answer your questions. Make sure to click the like button and share this video with others so we can all reach financial freedom. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.